In part 2 of this series on forestry and biomass specialists Galle GmbH, we will show you a few more exciting shots of their machines at work. We will introduce you to the 700 horsepower horizontal shredder, join the new Albach chipper on its first job, and give you a few insights into a construction site in Slovakia. Let's start with some forestry work and the most powerful harvester in the Galle GmbH fleet. This major customer has their woodland thinned out by the Galle GmbH team every 5 years. With deciduous forests in particular, whose owners usually aim to produce high-quality wood, this maintenance can help to improve the vitality of the individual trees. Harvester driver Marcus removes diseased or dead wood in a very targeted way. He also checks to make sure that any trees that are particularly worth keeping, so-called future trees, can develop well, and that any competing wood is removed. This deciduous forest is mainly made up of red oak, beech and birch trees. Galle GmbH has 2 of these 285 horsepower Scorpion King harvesters in their fleet. It is the second most powerful harvester from Finnish manufacturer Ponsse. What makes it stand out from competitors' machines is its unique design. As the crane is positioned behind the cab, the driver gets a great view of the harvester head. The head used here is the H7, which has an opening width of 65 centimeters. Austin is driving the Komatsu forwarder. He completed his forestry machinery driver training with Galle GmbH. When a second-hand forwarder needed to be found quickly during a capacity bottleneck, Austin prevailed with his choice of the Komatsu, the machine that he passed his training exam with. When it comes to purchasing decisions regarding new forestry machinery, Galle works closely with employees to make sure that they all get as close to their dream workstation as possible. You have to dig deep into your pockets to buy special machines like this. Depending on how it is equipped, a harvester like the Scorpion King can easily cost over 600,000 euros. Looking back, we first introduced you to Galle GmbH based in Sonnewalde in Brandenburg in part 1 of this series. In addition to their forestry work, the company also provides gardening and landscaping services and works in composting and soil production. In recent years, they have intensified biomass production, land conversion and recultivation services. They employ over 50 workers and apprentices. Their modern fleet contains over 100 vehicles, including 60 cars and all-terrain vehicles, as well as a wide range of special machines. There is a lot of focus on the workshop. Not only is a lot of repair and maintenance work carried out here, it is also where the company's self-built machines are made. Their latest coup is the procurement of a forage harvester that they plan on using with their self-built harvest header for their next short rotation plantation. Galle GmbH works within a 150-kilometer radius around their headquarters, including jobs in and around Berlin. Their work in other countries is also very interesting. These clips show them working on a large job in Slovakia. Wood for furniture production is grown here on a short rotation plantation of around 1,200 hectares. At least 2 employees have spent almost 6 months here with a Xerion and a John Deere, setting up the land for agricultural production. After the poplar wood has been harvested, FAE heads are used to till the soil at depths of 45 to 60 centimeters. The wood residues are chipped first. The Xerion 5000 and the forestry equipment was bought second-hand. The John Deere 8R filmed here is a demo machine. Once the job in Slovakia is over, the machines are sent back to work in the area around Sonnevälder. For example, the Zerion and head are used for road construction on wind farms. Now back to Brandenburg. It is now the end of November, and we are back to visit the Galle GmbH team with our cameras to get some insights into their biomass production. The first shooting location is an open-cast mine site, where the powerful horizontal shredder and several other machines have been in use for several months. This particular machine is built by Vermeer, a manufacturer based in the USA. There are two HG6000s working at this site. They are powered by a 740 horsepower Caterpillar engine with an 18-litre capacity. An excavator is used to feed the 34-ton machine with roots and branches. Stump diameters of 30 to 40 centimetres do not pose a problem for this machine. The area is prepared beforehand by Silvio. He removes the tree roots using the excavator and a self-built stump pulling device. The terrain is very challenging. The stump puller we showed you in part 1 cannot be used here because the trees were not planted evenly. The Vermeer machine can produce up to 250 cubic meters of biomass per hour. The chipped wood is then taken to a power plant around 20 kilometers away, where it is used to generate power and heat. Due to the large number of tree stumps that need chipping, Vermeer also loaned Galle GmbH another, smaller machine. Jonas is working with the 530 horsepower HG4000. On the loaned machine, we can also clearly show how it can be controlled via remote control from the excavator cab. If you want to learn more about Galle GmbH, you can visit their website or follow their Instagram pages. We have linked everything in the video description. Let's stick with the topic of biomass production for now and take a look at the new Albach Diamant 2000 out on its first job. Driver Nick can switch the chipper from road mode to working mode in less than 2 minutes. Once the supports are extended, the cab is lifted to a height above 5.5 meters to ensure that the driver gets a good view of the working area. The MAN engine delivers an impressive 790 horsepower. The Palfinger crane has a reach of 10 meters and is used to feed the chipper unit. G30 wood chips with lengths of around 22 millimeters are produced for smaller wood chip burners, and for larger systems and power plants, chip lengths of up to 60 millimeters are produced. These are also known as G100 wood chips. Nick's colleague Sven takes care of all the preparatory work with the Hydrama wheeled excavator. He uses the tree shears to take hold of the high poplar trees and then cuts them to the right length for the Albach. When doing this sort of work on public roads, safety signs must be put up, and in certain cases vehicles with lights and warning signs must be used. Galle GmbH takes care of everything, including the sale of the biomass and the new trees planted. Nick manages the biomass division at Galle GmbH. On top of operating the two Albach wood chippers, this also includes organising all the logistics. They are able to produce 1,500 to 2,000 cubic meters of wood chips per day with one machine. Each of the chippers work around 2,400 hours a year, so basically full time. Thanks to the 80 km/h speed restriction, the self-propelled machines can quickly move from one job to the next. Galle are even planning on sending one of the Albachs to Scandinavia to work temporarily. Behind the Albach name is a long and successful history made in Germany. The manufacturer, who is based in Bavaria, managed to become one of the leading producers of self-propelled wood chippers within the span of just a few years. In addition to some clever ideas, the machines are characterized by the large proportion of self-manufacturing that goes into their creation. The latest new feature is the integrated screw splitter, which can tackle trunk diameters of well over a meter in diameter. We will stay tuned to keep you up to date with all the announced new purchases. As always, we look forward to hearing your feedback and comments on this short film. We would also like to say a massive thank you to Galle GmbH for their support in making this video idea a reality.